Yo, 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 yo. It is your favorite commentary, the breakdown king. Okay, Conscious TV. Okay, where you can get news you can certainly use. Now, this is breaking news. And I'm only going to be with you guys shortly because this is the breaking news. I was going to include it in tonight's commentary, but baby, I think this is just worth celebrating in the moment, honey, because who can be against you if the Lord is with you? So before we get into this, okay, make sure that you rate this video. Y'all give me an old nasty piece of thumbs up, honey. I literally just woke up 35 minutes ago to the good news, baby. Ain't that what the gospel mean, honey? Ain't that what the concordance tells us? It's the meaning of the gospel. It's the good news. Well, I'm gonna do some evangelizing, okay? Because salvation is being worked out, okay? So give me your old nasty thumbs up. Definitely share this video. Help keep the continuity of the story together. Every last single one of these commentaries are very significant because everything is tied together, okay? I may even have to play a playlist, okay? From the time that I went live initially about the lawsuit up until now, okay? We deal in continuity, okay? So thumbs up, share. If you're new here, subscribe. I'm gonna play my old nasty piece of intro, and then we're gonna get into this here news this morning. Oh yes.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
First, I want to say grand rising to my chat. Hey, Conscious Crew, what's going on? Truth Speak. Hey, Nesha, what's going on? T, what's going on? Mrs. Jackson. Hey, Sandy, what's going on? I am here for it. What's going on, baby mother? What's going on, wifey? Hey, nutritionist, what's going on, baby? What's going on, baby mother? T Trish, hey, boo, what's going on? But all of my wives, all my baby mamas are in the chat this morning. What's going on, Classic Queen? What's going on, Time and Seasons? Hey, Catherine, what's going on? YT 3805. Hey, boo, what's going on? Blessed, booked, and busy. Okay, so just to get straight to it, you guys, like I said, I see 35 of you are creeping up in here this morning, trying to put your little earbuds and headphones in, okay, to catch this tea. Please give me your old nasty thumbs up, okay? That helps with the algorithm. It helps the video to get out and do what it needs to do, baby. Breaking news. Darryl, aka the Cigar vlogger, was officially served this morning. Now, I know some of you who've been keeping up and, you know, who pay attention closely to words probably are saying, well, CTV, what you mean? Because you said that because this was on a federal level that y'all only had to make an attempt to serve him. So I thought he had already been served. Well, I lied in part, okay? That's true. Ohio has very strange laws, okay? So typically everywhere else that's the case, but because Ohio's so raggedy, okay? Because they're so raggedy, Darryl needed to be served physically. Now here's where it comes in at. You guys know We studied the art of war, right? We're strategists. Now, if Darryl had known that, and I had got on my platform stating that Darryl needed to be physically served, Darryl would have continued to do what he was doing until I told him that it was free for him to go outside and to urinate all over his cabbage and tomatoes and everything else he growing out on the side of that house. Okay, that he can go back out to pissing out in the open in his neighborhood like he used to doing when he need to, when he need to ventilate all that liquor and Hennessy and all of that cheap ass wine and all them cheap ass, front store beverages that he be devouring, that's, shriveling up his insides and stuff. So he had been shook because what Darryl wasn't telling y'all was that there's been a private investigator on his arse for the past 2 weeks. And we've been banging nonstop. And his rental has been in the driveway the entire time. So we've known someone was home. Well, we switched up the strategy, okay? I went forward and said, Darryl, you don't need to be served. It's okay, boo. He see the lawsuit papers. It's already filed. So Darryl kind of loosened up, okay? He let his defenses down, okay? Because he thought that, the worst had already become. Well, he was a damn lie, okay? Because the private investigator decided to stake out this morning, okay? So about 7 a.m., the private investigator sat outside of AKA the Cigar vlogger's house, AKA Darryl Mrs. Moore, and had showed up at the house, saw that the car was there, of course, went and bang on the door, okay? Darryl didn't answer, so the PI left. When the PI came back a few moments later, he had noticed that somebody had set the trash out on the side of the curb, okay? So that somebody was in the house. So the PI got up, bang. Of course, to no avail. Waited a few, bang, some more. And then guess what miraculously happened? Guess what strangely happened? See, this is how you can tell God be moving, because when it's like, just so, when things is like randomly come together that should be complicated, that's how there's some supernatural power, okay? So between, old secular man like God being an old nasty piece of apostolic Kojic Baptist, righteous Christian prayer warrior, got an old massive prayer closet in his house, okay? Because Larry used to be as big as, let me see your transcript, so his prayer closet is extra damn large too, honey. He wasn't squeezing into those tight spaces for a long time, okay? So we had to customize his prayer closet to accommodate, his extra titties and, his love handles and them thick ass thighs. And, Larry at one point was busting out of his damn clothes and seams and shit, okay? So, we had to make sure we get the circumference of the hole in the wall together, make sure that the floors were actually cushioned so that when Larry went to get on his knees, that, his arthritis wasn't kicking his arse. It was a whole lot, okay? But nonetheless, the man got a damn prayer closet that before him. Okay, you got also the prayers of a Christian witch over here. So, now that we combine our powers, we are Captain Planet. So randomly, Darryl's son, Darryl Jr., came to the door, fresh into the hump day, crust still in his eyes. He just stumbled upon the door, answered the door. Of course, he lied on behalf of his father initially when the private investigator asked for Darryl Moore. He said he wasn't there. Private investigator already knew Darryl was there. Now, because this is Darryl's son, okay, the process server was able to serve Darryl's son on behalf of serving Darryl. So Darryl's son received the envelope, etc. And guess what, baby? All of y'all who listening from Darryl's camp, bitch, y'all need to pray for Lil Darryl, because Lil Darryl's life is in damn danger, baby. Let me tell you, it's gonna be hell to pay in that household. And from what y'all be telling me, Mrs. Moore already be verbally assaulting his child and cussing and screaming and fussing and acting a damn fool and being manic and crazy over nothing. So you can imagine that Mrs. Moore is going to lose her motherfucking wig. Oh, baby, honey, I'm scared. I am scared, honey. Cause the things y'all be telling me that Mrs. Moore be doing over there, he be damn near about to monkey something that damn boy for far less. And to know that his son was stupid, dumb enough to know that his daddy's on the damn run like Jay-Z and Beyonce. And you just gonna wobble your ass to the front door and just talk to a perfect damn stranger, and you know your damn daddy. You know I'm out here doing all this damn criminal behavior, that I'm out here trying to take down Larry Reid, but he actually the one taking down my ass. Huh? Oh my goodness. So that bitch been officially served. But guess what? That means that Darryl Moore now has 21 days to respond to this lawsuit officially. Oh, yes. It's too early for me. It's too early for me to be with the mess. Because ain't Miss Mama been sitting around on the YouTuberations, okay, for the past 3 days, like, I ain't been served. I ain't been served. I ain't been served. Well, baby, you've been served. So we want you to come forward, honey. Talk about what you were served with, honey. Go ahead and make a movie out of it, girl. Okay? Come and tell the people, Mrs. Moore, what the tea is, okay? And I hope your goddamn son gets far the hell away from your ass today, baby, because I'm sure that he created a narcissistic injury accidentally by being hands down responsible for your motherfucking capture. Oh, yes. For your goddamn capture. Well, Nadia Price, I don't need to testify, you know. Baby, if I have to testify, honey, I mean, Darryl don't have, like, you guys have to understand. Darryl looks like, I was gonna kind of, well, I guess I can still save it for tonight, but without going into my commentary tonight in response to that, y'all got to understand that, you know, Darryl can say what she wants to say. You know, she can get up here and act like she can say she ain't did this, she ain't did that. I ain't never pulled up to Larry's house. Y'all lying on me. Y'all spliced the audio, etc. I was in King Jobs. I caught his replay yesterday, and somebody was in his chat in the stream, like, you know, is the audio manipulated? And this person was asking about the audio where Darryl is admitting that he doesn't know Larry. He never met Larry. He just don't like Larry. And then he proceeded to throw out 3 threats against fatally harming Larry. I wouldn't, if I had it my way, the nigga wouldn't be breathing. I'll put 2 holes in, blah, 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 blah. And so the person kept asking Jives, like, well, you know, I heard the audio, but Darryl has said, and I'm thinking to myself, why is your brain even still considering what someone is saying when you literally heard the footage for yourself? You don't know how your master sounds. You can't see and hear that this is unedited audio because this is not a sound bite. There's a conversation happening, okay? One word makes sense after the next word together. You can't see that Darryl is responding to Andrea, who's also in the recording. So what do you mean? Like, it's just really weird that people still, like, people almost like will question what they see with their own eyes and question what they hear with their own ears, almost adopting the same like denial that Darryl suffers from, because, you know, Darryl still really doesn't believe that this is real. You know, he still doesn't really believe that it's not deep in his heart. He do, but his brain is trying to really conjure up, you know, that denial to comfort him, because, you know, Darryl suffers from anxiety and bipolarism and shit, and so he got nerve problems. And so he can't be under all this anxiety. He can't be under, you know, all this anxiousness, honey. He can't be walking around here actually feeling like America's most wanted. So, you know, he got to be, you know, popping every damn collar and smoking every damn joint and puffing on every damn piece of cigar and drenching down every piece of liquor and alcohol because, you know, he got nerve problems. And baby, you know, people who are healthier than Darryl when are going through any type of legalities, honey, you know, are damn near about to lose their mind. So, you know, with Darryl already having a mind that's a lost sugar, he is towed up from the inside out. But see, Darryl trying to save face for his little crew because he know he got people looking at him and people looking to him, and he know he got his itty bitty little following buying into his self-perceived pseudo confidence, okay, about being able to, you know, get himself out of this and bring some justice to these victims and being able to actually go to war with Larry in court. I mean, Darryl is a moron, but I'm really going to break his ass completely down tonight. So testify, I mean, I could, but you guys just got to really accept that Darryl won't have, Darryl's only posture in court will be him having to answer to the judge about what he's done on paper. All the stuff he gets to tell y'all, I ain't do it, I ain't da-da-da-da-da. Darryl knows he won't be able to sit in front of a judge and say, I didn't go to his house when the judge is looking at the video footage of him literally recording himself having a whole commentary right outside of Larry's home. You know, Dad knows he won't be able to play these games, honey. You know, he's living vicariously on YouTube as an actor. You know, this is his biggest acting role yet, okay? It's being a vigilante of Gotham, you know, and taking down the Joker, Larry Reid. And so there's a part of him that's really delusional, you know, but the other part of him that knows what's good, baby, there's a 95% chance that Darryl is not going to actually show up in court. So when people are asking me, why is Darryl talking? Why is he talking? Why is he talking about an open lawsuit? It's the only reason he would be talking about an open lawsuit is because he actually has no plan of showing up to court. He actually plans on running. He actually plans on doing what he was doing for the past 2 weeks with his process server, which is stop, drop, and rolling. The good news about him actually not showing up is that then it's just going to result to a default win. But the fact that Darryl looks like a total criminal on paper means that Larry's going to default to a win anyway. I literally took Darryl's lawsuit to I told you guys, I come from a family of lawyers and judges. And so I took it to my uncle, who was a retired lawyer. And I said, if this was your client, what is it that, like, would you be able to defend this person? And so after my cousin had them read through the deposition and read through all of this and the claim and what Darryl is being dragged into court with, which is stalking, harassment, cyber bullying. Okay. He's also Larry's also suing the first accuser, who is the catalyst for all of this as well. Darryl and the first accuser are in the same boat. My uncle said there is no way I could be his defense lawyer because I can't defend somebody who looks like a criminal on paper. On paper, this is equivalent to Darryl walking in with blood on his hands into a police precinct and saying, I did it. That's how polarizing his guiltiness is on paper. He said the only reason that he could see a lawyer taking Darryl's case is not even to defend him, but to just help Darryl achieve some type of a plea agreement. To help kind of lessen the sentencing, the consequences. And I'm going to get into what those consequences are for those who are not clear about what a defamation involving a injunction that's also wrapped up in criminal charges look like. What type of multi-layered, multifaceted consequences and repercussions we're talking about. But he said that would be the only reason. And so if Darryl is going to retain a lawyer, it's not going to be one if a lawyer takes this case, it won't be someone who can defend him. It's somebody who pretty much knows that there's no chance in hell to defend you. The lesser of the two evils is I can help to work out something with Larry's lawyers and this federal judge regarding the actual judgment, honey. And even that's going to be hell, considering that Darryl has openly stated that he's going to manipulate the courts with a plea of insanity, which we're going to get into in tonight's commentary. I'm going to tell you why that would actually be beautiful if he did. I'm going to explain to you why Darryl would also be ineffective in pleading insanity before the courts. Okay, we're gonna get into it, okay? And we also gonna tie up these so-called accusers as well. Let me see. Let me read the comments here. He can't have a public defender, and that's another thing. This is how you know Darryl has not retained legal aid, because nowhere in this, I mean, literally nowhere. I don't care whether this is small claims court. I don't care whether it's federal. I don't care whether it's murder. I don't care what it is. Once you have retained legal aid, your lawyer is going to hands down tell you to zip your damn dick sucker. Close your goddamn mouth. Because anything that you say not only can be used against you in a court of law, because lawyers know how emotional human beings are, how emotional defendants are, and sometimes they will speak and talk and end up incriminating their goddamn self, which obviously defeats the purpose of retaining a lawyer and lessens the odds of me being able to acquit you of what you've done or being accused of. And then secondly, a lawyer is going to tell you to zip your damn lips so that you don't give the other party, you don't give the other party's legal team the opportunity to get into your mind and to see the way you plan on moving and navigating things. Darryl has not only stated that he feels okay because most of his peers, most of his fraternity brothers make up the legal system, the legal population of Ohio. That was very damning for him to say aloud. He also stated that he plans on intentionally pleading insanity. That was extremely damning for Darryl to say aloud. Okay? For him to continue to go on and allow accuser after accuser to take to his platform is damn mean. Everything that Darryl is doing is literally wrong as all outside. Okay, guys? I mean, it's just they like I really can't stress to you all how this boy is like he wants to be found guilty. It's like there's some type of a secret death wish, metaphorically speaking, in this. You know, it's like there's no way you actually believe or desire to be able to get out of this scot-free. There's just no way. So there's no way he's retained legal aid. If he has, he's just rebellious and he's so thirsty for attention that he just can't keep his damn mouth closed about the only thing that's bringing him attention right now, which is the Larry Reid case. Because imagine an attention whore, clout chasing 50-year-old Bigfoot heifer, ashy ass, black neck ass nigga like Darryl, okay? Black to the back of the neck, diabetic neck ass nigga like Darryl, okay? Someone that's thirsty and needy and hungry, okay? For a click and a damn view, for attention, standing before a lawyer, and that lawyer saying, hey, blue skies, and that lawyer saying, you can't talk, baby. Darryl ass will ask for his refund money back. He will ask for his deposit sugar, baby, because Darryl ain't giving up. He ain't giving up being a star, okay? Darryl wants to be a star, okay? So his self-sabotaging nature is totally kicking him in the ass. So yeah, if he walks into court, he's a guilty man. If he avoids court, he's a guilty man. This is hands down victory for Larry. I mean, Darryl is Darryl is the best type of defendant because he's going to continue to commit the crime. He's going to continue. He's going to walk himself. He like any person suing anybody needs a Darryl to sue. Someone who is just going to make this thing easy breezy, no sweat, baby. We ain't even gotta go deep and complicated, sugar. You are just laying this out so black and white beautifully for my legal team, laying this out beautifully before the courts, girl. And people are just having to sit back and document. The lawyers at this point just sit back and document. I mean, this ain't even going to be a fight. This is just going to be a conversation from Larry's team to the judge, and the judgment literally throwing the book, literally throwing the damn book at Darryl. The lawyers won't even have to raise their octave. They ain't going to have to say, they're not going to have to say the infamous line, "You don't know the truth. You ain't ready for the truth, baby." These lawyers won't even have to get dressed, bitch. Like, Larry's legal team will be able to push through in they damn pajamas and they goddamn bonnet, baby, with they damn coffee mug, honey. Miss Olga will be able to have on her goddamn pajama slippers, baby. Baby, this ain't even a fight, baby. These lawyers are going to catch a damn cab to the court. They ain't even going to drive themselves this morning, baby. I mean, this is absolutely ish. Let me see what Zachary said. What did I had to knee his ghost. Girl, I don't even know what the hell is Zachary talking about? George Floyd was in my closet at Zachary. Burn in hell, honey. Like, it's clear that you know that your time is very near. Emily says he was actually, well, his son was served, which is equivalent to him being served. So yes, you cannot handle the truth. Wow, absolutely. He thinks he's a movie. He does. Like, he's delusional, child. Consciouztv, you should do a show with Willie Vanilli. You two have the vibes. You know, I actually we follow each other on Instagram, and we've actually spoken. I would love to to collaborate with Willie, but that's my light-skinned brother in Christ, baby. Like, both of us are lit as fuck. It'll be dope. So that's something that I actually am going to work on for sure. It's so much going on right now. I'm all over the damn place. I got so much happening, but that is definitely something. He's a dope content creator, and y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to Willie Vanilli, okay? He's a dope YouTuber, and the nigga can dance his motherfucking ass off. The nigga can, I've seen his dance videos. Fucks it completely motherfucking up, okay? On period. Teach me to pop, lock, and motherfucking drop on the A count like that. Good work, CTV. He's unhinged, yep. And in his mind, he's right. The seal pumping him up to do this, and he back in the ground to take over. Absolutely, Melissa. I'm here for it. Let me see. True Speak says, I see it going to trial. Yep, and that's exactly what Larry wants. He's going to be demanding a trial. Unless he doesn't show up, he may try to mediate it. I hope Larry doesn't go for that. We want to see if Darryl pleads innocent or guilty. Let's see if he shows up. Yep. Let's see here. It's still... Yep, it's still doing videos and running his mouth for me. He has literally made the case easier to win. I don't understand how anybody, and if any of his little itty bitty followers, the one or two people that will donate to his cause, they have to be really stupid. Because let me tell you, if Fupa was my favorite content creator and I was trying to support him through this, and I saw him acting a fucking ass and really blowing this for himself, I would let him know, bitch, I'm not going to donate a goddamn thing to you until you can act like somebody who actually wants to make the most of money you're asking to be donated to you to help you win a damn case that you ain't even clearly trying to really help yourself win. So we're really just throwing money down the shooter. This is just money down the shooter. I mean, donate to your legal fees for what? And the gag is they dragged Larry when the E. Dewey case happened about Larry, okay, being supported by his followers and his legal fees, and the LRLs came through. And the difference is when Larry had to deal with E. Dewey, and the difference between Fupa having to deal with Larry is that Larry actually closed his mouth. And let me tell you, as somebody who knows that Larry, if there isn't, baby, let me tell you something. If Larry ever had, if Larry had cancer in 95% of his body and the doctor said, look, there's only one goddamn space we can preserve. There's only one thing we can save on your body. What will it be? Baby, Larry would tell them hoes, you can take the feet, the hands, the wrist, take the nipples. You can take my glorious peen, honey, take my back, my shoulders, my ears, my head, my nose, bitch, leave my mouth. Okay? Because for that Aquarian nigga, baby, that's his weapon of choice, is his damn mouth. And so for him to have had to be gagged like that was really, really difficult for Larry. You know, he's a commentator. He's somebody who, you know, loves to speak and sometimes speaks himself into a hot damn mess. But Larry mustered he mustered the discipline to do that. Larry was stupid enough to close his mouth. But maybe the difference between Larry and Darryl is that Larry actually has something to lose. Darryl doesn't. Larry has a brand to lose. Larry has things that are on the line that could aid and abet him in being disciplined in a situation like this. Darryl is behaving like somebody who doesn't have anything to lose. The fact that he would walk off the cliff in this way is so shameful. It's so embarrassing. And for him to be literally for anybody to be over there trying to really stand behind Darryl, it's really idiotic and it's cringy. It's cringy. It's cringy to watch a man just incriminate himself and completely blow any opportunity for him to really be able to prevail and to be successful in this circumstance. And because Darryl is an attention whore, there's no way he's going to be able to walk away, because that means that what happens to his platform? Larry is his platform, okay? The rest of us are just side chicks over there on his platform, maybe aside from Andrea, because second to Darryl, Andrea was the person who got it the worst. The second worst in terms of just the pounding and hounding and pounding and hounding and pounding and hounding. But what's going to happen to his platform? Darryl don't get no damn click. I mean, he's barely even still getting clicking views now. Now that we are busting holes and really exposing the inconsistencies of the stuff he's bringing forward, he ain't even doing the numbers like that. Even with these damn, we see the views, baby. So if you take the little bit that he got going for his platform away, girl, he has nothing. Darryl cannot do clicks and views on any other subject. He has no other content. Nothing else works. Nobody even cares. People only watch him when he's talking about Larry because they know that he specializes in bringing some ridiculous, over-exaggerative ass truth before the people, honey. Some half-baked ass truth before the people, honey. And the people just love listening to how creative he can get with what he's going to accuse Larry of today. Larry done went everything from a goddamn scammer to a liar to a false prophet to now a molester to a download breadbasket, now to, you know, the list goes on and on and on and on. And it's always something over the top and extreme, which really makes this whole thing a parody. It makes it a parody. It's like, bitch, Larry's life is pretty goddamn lit, bitch. Larry is, according to Darryl, a cheater. He done abused Lisa. He done had, I mean, it's just like, girl, nobody is this wrong. Please shut the entire hell up. I mean, and girl, how in the hell can everything be wrong about Larry? And Larry is a thriving man out here in the open, pooching around with his life. And he's the person and the type of criminal that you are making him out to be, fool. But like, shut the hell up. Just shut the fuck up. Like, and people are getting sick of the shot jock factor. People are getting sick of, girl, I'm just sick of this, girl. This is like, we know that it's false, girl, because everything always has to be juicy. And it's only been juicy because you've been making it juicy, okay? Nobody is this damn juicy. Nobody is this damn juicy. You specializing in the juice, bitch. Reid is alt. I don't know who the hell Reid is alt is. I'm about to see if I can see what the hell Reid is alt saying, girl. I can't breathe. Oh, we got some racists in the building. We got some trolls who are being racist and wanting to mock George Floyd's death. That doesn't Reid is gold. I don't, girl. Like, we are not those type of Negroes, okay? Like, girl, you know what? Who can breathe? You know who can breathe? The officer down, who's in prison for murdering George, is having to breathe through big dicks plunging into his asshole, splitting him open every day. You know who can breathe? Is the officer who murdered George Floyd, who has to sit in a cell with another nigga and smell his insides every time he does number two in the toilet, sitting right next to his goddamn face, okay? You know who can breathe? Is the officer, okay, who murdered George Floyd, who has to sit not only next to a toilet in front of his face, but has to breathe in all of the disgusting prison smells from everybody's toilets, okay? Fumigating the hallways, okay? See, George Floyd went on to be with his God. Now he can breathe, and he's breathing eternally. And he's breathing total love and total peace with his maker, while his murderer is having to breathe in nothing but hell, okay? And probably will ultimately die and come to his own personal demise in prison. Okay, wasn't that man on suicide watch at one point? Girl, you better hope that his ass remains breathing, bitch. I don't know where these fucking conquistador Mayflower ass, Amistad ass, ship driving ass, goat fucking first cousin marrying assholes coming from. Yes, God, Natasha. Yes. No, these ain't Darryl means. These are people that YouTube done, like, you know how YouTube sends the notifications, honey, and your notifications end up in weird ass places. But Blessed Booked and Busy says he needs to be removed off of all social. Well, that's what the injunction is going to be for. His platforms are coming down. His ban from YouTube is coming, and there's even a heavy possibility that he could be banned permanently from social media altogether. Oh yes, because his mental state, he's unstable to show up at somebody's house. Yes, that's what's going to be argued. You know, he's a self-proclaimed mental health person, so. Red is great going with that BS. This is not the channel. Go back and trailer park. Say it again, baby doll. Say it again. But you know, we be here for the trolls. He was describing Larry's mother's. Oh, we're going to get into the whole him describing Larry's mother's clothing the other day, saying someone was watching her gardening in her yard. I'm gonna tell you the bullshit behind that. Y'all tune in tonight, girl. I'm gonna rip all of his bullshit up, girl. It's all. I'm gonna expose the way that Darryl like manipulates information, the way that he lies, and how he plays on the naivety of the followers and the views of all of this. Okay. Oh yes, we're gonna get into it. But why would you have to donate to his legal fund when he said that this is what he Blessed and Booked and Busy? You are a woman who is attempting to make it make sense. And when you can't make it make sense, that's how you know it's bullshit. That's how you know it's bullshit. Exactly. We're going to get into that heavy too. I'm going to tell y'all how I know for a fact that the nigga doesn't want this. The nigga don't have no more information about Larry than the shit he's conjured up and already put out. Okay? Oh, we're going to get into the minutia. Yvette says good. He has been reckless for months. No. Hold on, who? Let me see what Yvette said. Oh, late stormy clouds. What did you say, Yvette? Let me find your comment. What Yvette said. If y'all talking about Darryl, or if he stopped talking, he could argue that he was trying to change. Yeah, Darryl been at this almost 2 years. We've been going through this with Darryl since January of 2020. This got started. The beginnings of this started around November, December-ish of 2019. And then it bled, you know, and it's been on since then. So this has been going on for literally almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. That shit is crazy watching somebody's mother, even if you are playing. Larry Shamako, you kindle all better men than me. By now, Darryl would have to run the fade specific, especially when he started talking about my parents. Darryl is a weak opponent. You know, he's not. It's easy. It's easy to not. First of all, once again, all of us have something to lose. Darryl doesn't. We are very clear that Darryl doesn't know any of us. So there's nothing that Darryl could say that ultimately could be really bothersome. But the thing about catching the fade is, Darryl is not ever putting himself in a position to catch a fade. The only reason why he pulled into Larry Reid's live property is because he knew that Larry was actually in Miami at the time. Okay, anybody who follows Larry's Patreon, follows his Instagram, knows that Larry was in Miami at the time that Darryl came into Atlanta. Darryl is in Larry's Patreon, so he pulled up with the safety of knowing that he could get away with it and that there wouldn't be an open confrontation. He also chose to drove not only to Larry's home, knowing that Larry was not there, that his family wasn't there at the time, but also because he is taking Larry's kindness for weakness, because Larry is the nicest out of all of us. No lie. Because y'all talking to somebody who wants to touch and agree. Y'all talking to somebody, CTV, who wants my foot to touch and agree with a motherfucker's ass. Who want these hands to touch and agree with a motherfucker's face. And so and this is what makes Darryl a bully, is because he picks on people who have no interest in fighting. He picks on people who have the most patience, who are the most, self-preserving and passive in the situation. You think he's going to pull up and let King Josh know he's out the door? No. But he claimed a few weekends ago that he pulled into San Antonio, Texas, where Jay Wilson was. Okay? Now, why would you pull up on Jay Wilson when you know Jay Wilson is not going to have a physical confrontation with you? You know Jay Wilson is not going to take the shit he does on his platform into real life, which is why he's not doing the show, because he's not going to take the ass whippings that he has earned for the shit that he does online. Like, you're picking on people who openly state, I'm not going to fight nobody. I'm not going to da. Let me know. Make arrangements with me. Make arrangements for visitations with me. Hell, make arrangements to visit me and give me permission to come to see you. Stop picking on people who don't want to fight you and fight those who want the smoke. Darryl doesn't do that, okay? Because Darryl is a pussy clot bitch boy. Pussy clot. Pussy clot. Cunt boy, okay? Cunty stunty is what Darryl is. You see, he never pulled up to your house, bitch, and he never... I mean, not you being a bitch, no more stomach clouds, but bitch is an endearment. Right. Because, baby, locked, loaded, ready, girl. Darryl knows he'll be at my house, and I'll be at the door. I'm at his house, y'all. And then I'm on my live. I'm at the door, y'all. He knows I'm going to be at the door. Now that he's at the house. I'm at his house. And now I'm at your ass as a result. Come see me. That's what you do. Come see CTV. But see, I'm going to tell you why Darryl ain't going to try my life. Because when my narcissistic, demented ex, who was strapped to a gurney and a 5150 hole at the time that he contacted Darryl and tried to talk shit about me because I had broke up with his ass and evicted him from my life, okay? My ex had released a series of recordings to Darryl. One of those recordings was me whipping my ex's ass in the front yard, okay? Because my ex had came for me And then he turned the camera on when I returned the favor, but I got the best of him because I get the best of every nigga. So Darryl was able to hear for himself the agonizing screams and fear and hollering in my ex's voice in that recording. So Darryl knows that beneath the blush and the highlighter and the rouge and the bundles and the seemingly flamboyant, charismatic personality, that beneath that is 100% grade A premium nigga. Okay? And he got to listen to the niggerment of CTV spirit, bitch. I may put the audio out because my ex sent me what he had recorded before he even, you know, had gave it to Darryl. So I have the audios in my emails, okay? And I may put it up, girl, just as a testament. Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, baby. Mm-hmm. These niggas know who to play with, and I would love to make a believer out of Miss Moore. Come on. Mm-hmm. I want you to come to the door. Mm-hmm. I want you to be emboldened. Come on, talk. Let's talk. Put on up. Let's have coffee. I'll buy you a coffee. And that's what the little website is. Buy Darryl a coffee. Mm-hmm. He'll be in the damn cup by the time that conversation is over as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. CTV is not the 1, 2, or 3. Let me tell you something. Niggas be girl, you know, I was so happy when my ex had put that goddamn audio out, girl, of me rocking and rolling his motherfucking ass. But I'm like, yeah, bitch, you go ahead and put it out. Let these hoes know. Let these hoes know, bitch, that shit get real, bitch. That I backs up what I says up, bitch. That I talk it like I walk it and walk it like I motherfucking talking, honey. I was proud when that audio went up, baby. Like I said, I may put it up on my own damn panel, bitch. Okay? Because niggas be getting a nigga fucked up, honey. Bitch, I come from a fighting ass upbringing, bitch. Okay, this is what I do. Ratchetology 1-on-1, honey. Buy his ass a coffee, all right, exactly. Exactly. Don't put that ass in the cup, honey. In the cup, baby doll. Hey, baby mama, what's going on? Cigar down his throat, baby. Okay, see, I can't even say this early. There you go. Throat. Oh, yes, God. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Octavia's World A, walk it like I talk it. Would love to see that. Baby, y'all might. Because let me tell you, that 5% motherfucking chance of Darryl ass coming to actual court, girl. I mean, he and I are going to be in the same place at the same time. That's the only reason why I'm going, girl. It's because I want to give him the opportunity to be the man that he has pushed around for a year and a half, acting like he was, especially when it comes to me. Now, I ain't got nothing to do with everybody else and what they do as it relates to Darryl running his motherfucking mouth. But, nigga, I want you to see me on those words. I want you to see me on all that big boy shit that you talk, honey. Okay? And even though I'm going to initially come into court slayed down to the ground, girl, just so that I can give the girls, you know, old nasty introduction of my presence into the courthouse, girl. 20 minutes before the end of that motherfucking hearing, bitch, I will be in the bathroom changing, okay, from Michelle Obama into Mike Tyson gear, bitch, okay? Sweatpants, my motherfucking Timberlands, hair wrap tied back, bitch, cap on. Let's go, honey. Let's get to this parking lot, honey, okay? So Tatiana can come into true form, baby, because you know, when I step into a parking lot, bitch, I transform Miss Moore. So I will be giving Mrs. Moore the opportunity to come face to face with her adversaries and to come face to face with her targets, honey, okay? And like I said, baby, it's gonna be very, very, very much so. I'm very much so happy about having the opportunity to finally have a conversation with Mrs. Moore. Because I want to see if niggas are all the way about that life. I want to see how niggas is built, baby. I love giving niggas, okay, space and opportunity they need, okay, to prove to themselves and to everybody, okay, that they with the sheds. Oh, I love it. Oh, yes, honey. Parking lot thought, bitch. The motherfucking... I turn into... Me entering into a parking lot is equivalent to Clark Kent entering into a damn telephone booth, bitch. Just transformative, bitch. Whole nother species, girl. Okay? So this is the parking lot thought, baby. That would definitely be the last time he calls my baby father a parking lot thought. Baby mother, last night I was telling him in my commentary, girl, you don't even get to refer to me as Consciouztv, bitch. That's for those who are worthy. To you, Mrs. Moore, it is parking lot thought. And not just parking lot thought. To Mrs. Moore, it is Mrs. Parking lot thought, bitch. Okay? Parking lot thought memorabilia coming to a city near you all. Believe that. Oh, yes. Wow, he better stop. He won't. He's manic and thirsty. Okay. CTV just want to have prayer. I just want to pray with you. That's it, girl. I just want to lay my healing hands on you. That's it. That's all I want to do, girl, is do some energetic transference. Okay, that's it. You know, God gave me hands, and He told us to lay the anointing down. Okay, that's all I want to do. That's for sure. I'm gonna be on the parking lot eating my Mexican corn, watching Baby Daddy be on period. What's going on, Nicole? Reloaded. Hey, baby. Ravonda says, give Fupa that black Air Force. Period. Baby, screaming. He just posted he got served. He just posted he got served, y'all. Blessed and Book says, let me highlight this comment. Blessed and Book just said, y'all, Fupa just posted he got served. Now come on live, girl. Miss Fupa Pooch on live, baby. Let's talk about it, sugar. Let's talk about it, boo. Let's talk about it, Miss Ma'am. Let's talk about it, sugar mama. He ain't had no choice, girl, because CTV already done spilled his tea, girl. So now he got to, take that walk of shame into the glorious light of truth, girl. And yes, God. So Mrs. Moore just acknowledged that she has been served. So now that means that everything she does truly does count, baby. So we gonna see how she acts, because once again, Miss Fupa, because I know you watch, girl, you so damn dated that you have to watch my commentary to know what the hell going on with you, bitch. So since you listening from the bushes, girl, you got 21 days, honey, Miss Pussy Clot, Miss Pussy Boy. You got 21 days, to respond to this lawsuit, girl. 21 days, baby. And we're going to be counting them down like the ring, baby. You and William McCrae got so much in common. William McCrae was just as reckless and stupid, too. I would think you would have learned how this goes, especially since you, according to your own words, when you email me, you want to get in on this. You want to get in on this. You love what I'm doing. You love what I do. And can you get in on this? So you saw all this play out with William Bartholomew McCrae, sugar. I would think that you would be just, you would be smarter. But, wrong of me to assume, honey, especially considering what the hell I know now that I didn't know then about your IQ being a 0.1 times 0. Oh, yes. Why is he crying? What? Hold on, wait. Who crying? It would probably be a lot of manic ranting. Why is he crying? Ain't Miss Angie Angles told his ass that they gonna cry in the car, bitch? Ain't Miss Angie Angle said, okay, in her outro, okay? In her outro to her new single, girl, that I played, that I helped to debut, girl, on yesterday's commentary, that they're gonna cry in the car. Like they're gonna cry in the car, bitch. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, he gonna dress it up like he crying over his son graduation, baby. Those are tears of fear, honey. This his son graduating is the cover story, girl. He's so proud his baby boy is graduating, honey. Oh yes, baby. That Darryl wear many masks. He tries his best to conceal the bona fide truth about his damn being, honey. He's so proud of his only born, his firstborn of Egypt, honey. Oh, yes, baby. Those tears are hot, warming with steam on them, baby. This bitch knows, okay? He trying to figure out right now, bitch, who love him enough to present their goddamn house as a goddamn hideaway space, girl. His brain is now going into overload, girl, in terms of how he can evade, okay, this judgment. But like the motherfucking lawsuit said, honey, when you're being sued on a federal level, when it's federal, not state, but federal, it means that wherever you go in this good, sweet, here free country, okay, and I say that very goddamn loosely, that judgment applies everywhere. And we're going to once again get into the consequences and repercussions tonight. Oh, yes, they both wrinkle and only come out when it's dark. You know what, Keith? Time out. In the corner for you. His son graduated and baby. Okay, now that's one hell of a... You know what? His son received a certificate and so did Darryl to appear in motherfucking court, baby. Ain't that about a bitch, baby? Hey, see, that's why I say, girl, these things be spiritual, girl. These things are synchronicities, honey. How is it that y'all both received paperwork on this here God-given day? Oh, yeah, they tears all right. Tears of knowing that you can't kill that little motherfucker and get away with it, girl. Because he done blew it for damn daddy, okay? Daddy back there passed out in a manic, drunken stupor, okay? And I can't even trust you to damn watch the damn territory and to be on the lookout for Larry and his goddamn lover, CTV and shit, and you gonna get your crusty McDonald's chicken nugget eating ass up, girl, and just put your ass onto the goddamn dough. Under what impression? That they had already served us, girl? How you make it make sense, son? Now, ain't you got a whole goddamn diploma and you ain't smart enough to know not to answer the goddamn door? When was the last time we opened the damn door? The only time we open the goddamn door is to run from the damn front yard into the damn car to avoid being served. But see, that's why I had to lie. That's why I had to tell that whole we ain't need to serve him, that it was safe to come out because the bitch got loose and let his guard down because he was so damn dumb. So damn dumb. He falls. Girl, for him to be the mastermind, how does the bitch always fall for the okie goddamn dokey? Because let me tell you, before I came forward and said that we didn't need to serve him, we only had to make a sweet attempt, that nigga had absolutely avoided the process server. The process server would be sitting outside sometime while Fupa was alive, knowing that Fupa was alive in the damn house, banging and swinging to get his attention. But as soon as I said, baby, it's safe for you to go on to the beach, girl, for you to go get a mani and a pedicure to get them goddamn dinosaur feet together, girl. For you to go get a goddamn whitening, girl, to deal with all 100 yellow of them goddamn things you call teeth in your fucking mouth, girl. It's okay, girl, to wash your ass and all. As soon as I said that, honey, that hoe was going to the beach and traveling to Texas and just an old free slave, girl. No, ma'am. Sorry. 21 days, girl, on the ring type shit, girl. 21 days. You have 21 days. I love watching you. And thank you all to who had cash at me last night, you guys, including my boo Lysandra, honey. Thank you so much for y'all cash app. I love you all, and I thank you all for appreciating what I do and how I make you feel and the experience I give to you. So just thank you so much for your tokens of appreciation. Because see, we don't know each other physically, so this is really the only way for y'all to really, for y'all to show me affection, and I really appreciate it because y'all don't have to do that. Maybe that's why y'all donate, because I don't have to entertain y'all ass and whatever the hell it is I give either. But I really thank you all, especially at a time like this where we're going through, a pandemic and people on unemployment, that you guys would still come out of your pockets, because it just means that much for you to, just to support me in whatever way you can. Shout out to my patrons who are faithfully there as well, month after month, for their $5 donation. I love you all. And you guys are the ones responsible for why I get better at this, because the more that I see you guys loving on me and supporting me and believing me, you know, the more that it makes me just want to step my shit up, step my mind up, step my articulation up, just step it all up. You know, it motivates me and inspires me to, you know, to keep discovering myself. So, you know, it's everything. And speaking of discovering myself, baby, the kingdom been booked and busy. So unlike the fucking A team, okay, the goddamn acid reflux team, girl, who are one trick ponies, girl, you know, the CTV platform, we can do it all, you know. We covering the story faithfully, okay? While also still giving regular commentary. Y'all catch that Nicki Minaj commentary. I was booked and busy on Sunday like a motherfucker. I went and did the Wiley show because he brought back his show, Two Men and a Lady, with Katie Talk 101, who is a wonderful content creator. And man, we slayed that commentary. It was so fun. It was so great. Wiley is such a dope content creator. He comes so far. Yes, he used to be messy, and me and him had our own issues, and I had to cuss that ass out last year for some shit that happened in year before, because you know I be having a delayed goddamn response to the drama, y'all. So hosts be starting with me today and then don't see me until this time again next year on some shit that happened last year. That's just the way I work, baby. These hosts will never be that much of a priority, but it was amazing. It was great. And then once I got finished with him, with his show, you know, at 5, I had to turn around and then also do, you know, YB Entertainment TV season 3, Yes God Roundtable, because I'm a permanent panelist over on there. And so, you know, we out here making moves. We out here spreading the love. We out here networking. We out here doing our thing, girl. We ain't no one trick pony over here. We can do it all, from the metaphysics to the dragging and reading and roasting to real investigative journalism to, you know, I mean, we do it all. We do it all over here, okay? So, you know, you'll get your life. You know, you'll learn something here. You will teach something here. You know, you will get it all. You'll be stimulated. You'll be challenged. Sometimes you're going to be aggravated with me, but that's all a part of having a loving relationship, okay? That we can have a difference of agreements, you know, that y'all guys can feel the way y'all feel. I can feel the way that I feel, and I don't get punished for it. And I don't punish y'all for it, okay? You know, I love it. I just love it. I love our growing kingdom, honey. Oh, yes. I watch you. Yes, I saw you. I saw your likes on it. Toots. Do you miss the other panel? I do not miss the gentleman's panel. As I told you guys in my initial, you know, commentary about the situation, I had been over the gentleman's panel for 3 months prior to, you know, my final decision to go ahead and leave the show. I was hanging on for a dear thread. I love the guys, like I love Cap, Rebel, and Official King Payne. These are wonderful individuals, but my relationship to them was not restricted to the gentleman's panel. So I still have contact. Those guys are still in my phone, and I have heard from Official King Payne, Rebel, and Cap since my departure from the show. So no, I do not miss it. And now that I'm actually a part of other panels where the dynamics are a little different, like we can actually get really loose, and everybody is so kind of like, everybody is such a conversationalist. You know, I'm able now to compare, you know, to have a comparable experience. But I'm still proud of my time on the gentleman's panel. I was there for almost a year. I think I only missed like one show in the whole 9 months. You know, it was something that I brought myself to, but also being able to see the difference between like me with other people, and then the way that you know, that the gentleman's panel come off. It just goes to show that you can have the right person in the wrong situation, you know, because it's up to no one person to lift the show. The dynamics of a panel have to, you know, like the dynamics have to work, involving everybody involved. And yeah, you know, I've just been enjoying it, and I'm happy. And I also wish the gentleman's panel the best of luck. You know, I hope that they get all that they want. And I hope that everything continues to work out. I have not watched the episode of the gentleman's panel since the you know, since my departure or whatever. I've just gone on with my goddamn life. So no, I do not miss it at all. Toot said I had to step out for a minute. I'm back, crew. Hey class. Hey Hey, Banji, Angie, what's going on, boo? Hey, Monica Love. Hey, Lover, what's going on, woman? Hey, Sandy, what's going on, Nadia? I love him, being with him since day. Oh, yeah. Toots is like literally she original cast member. Toots is a original goddamn cast member. I mean, I have literally been here from the jump. I have been one of my most supportive supporters. Very consistent, both you know, in public and behind the scenes. Absolutely love Toots down to the ground. You know, a lot of bitches have had their share of issues with Toots. There was even a point in time where people was like, oh, Conscious, I see she's modding for you. You need to. Girl, you can't tell me nothing about Toots, okay? I don't give a damn what you whores have an issue with when it comes to her. If she's giving y'all hoes hell, she's giving y'all hoes hell, okay? It just gonna be what it's gonna be, okay? She ain't been nothing but good and gracious and loving and supportive over motherfucking here. So my attitude is never gonna change just because you fucked out assholes who already low vibrating anyway decide to create some goddamn issue that ain't already there anyway when it came to her, okay? But if she giving y'all hoes hell, baby, just deal, baby, okay? Because some of you hoes deserve the hell, okay, that she was giving y'all motherfuckers. So it is what it is. YB and his crew is way more, yep, they're way more genuine. They're comfortable. The conversations are flexible. You don't feel so tight. You don't have to really, you know, doctor your language up because you have really conservative, so-called, you know, conservatives on it. You know, people are able to be themselves. It's just freer. You know, we don't worry. We also not so time conscious. So it allows for us to really get into topics and really break them down. And that's the only type of conversation I love participating in. I don't like having to speak about some deep shit in basically 1 minute and 30 goddamn seconds. You know, don't ask me to speak about some shit that's really fucking layered. And then, you know, I have to condense a multi-layered response to a multi-layered issue, you know, in such a short way. This is why I don't watch the goddamn news, because, you know, when they be, you know, talking, it's like, girl, I need to hear, I need the shit unpacked, okay? And I really thrive in spaces where I am given the opportunity to unpack my thoughts, okay, and to really set the scene up. And so, you know, both the Wiley's Two Men and a Damn Lady and a YBCS Scott Roundtable, they both offer that. They give you the time to get into your feelings, get into your thoughts, to process it. And it's just very engaging. You know, people not looking at their phones the whole time. People not, you know, ordering goddamn Uber Eats and shit, while also, you know, it's just like we're focused, we're in it. You know, I love it. I just fucking love it. So I can go on and on. Consciouztv, you have always been awesome, authentic, and very loving to you. Thank you so much, Nicole Reloaded. And y'all subscribe to Nicole. You know, she's another content creator, amazing woman. Thank you so much. I'm in the conscious queendom too. Okay, I am back. A period. What's going on? Just be real and an ass whipping. Absolutely, Nadia. Damn, take a breath. You are going to go far. Look, you are going to go far. I still want to see you on Mad Teas. Okay, look, Maddie got a morning show and everything. You know, the thing about Maddie's show is I've said this one time before, when, you know, Maddie, I feel bad that I didn't do the Supreme Queen's Court, because Maddie was so vocal and so consistent with requesting me to do the show. She was behind the scenes trying to get my black ass there. And she was constantly on her platform like, y'all, I'm waiting on Consciouztv. Conscious, come on. And the thing about the timing of it was, I had just broke up with my narcissistic ex the first time. And I was going through a lot emotionally. I had endured narcissistic abuse, and I didn't feel the same every day. Some days I was good. Some days I just felt broken. And you know, I was scared that if I had booked with her at the time that her show was happening, that it'd be on a day where I was just fucking checked out. And anybody who's been through like emotional abuse and mental abuse knows that once you get into those spaces, you know, you really can't talk yourself up. You just have to really sit in that shit. And so I would have hated to have, you know, her put the time to get me from, you know, my city into Atlanta, and to just go through all that and me just fall flat. Because I really thrive when I feel really well, which is why I think I'm thriving now, because I'm so happy. I have so much peace. Like coming down with COVID almost gave me superpowers coming out of COVID. I feel so complete, and I feel so much more happy. I feel amazing. I actually feel I just feel amazing. I feel fucking amazing, and I can tell through my commentary, you know, and all of my skill sets have been amplified that I feel amazing. But yeah, and at that time too, I was such an introvert. I knew that doing her show would be huge publicity for me, and I wasn't ready to be a public figure on that level. I wasn't ready to have that level of audience because, yeah, I just didn't want people in my business. I didn't want you know, because the more that you get, the larger you become, the more, you know, the more you have to deal with the audience, and then, you know, of course the troll level is increased, and it's not coming up in the industry is not as idealistic and grandiose as people make it seem. It's coming up in the industry has the same dynamics of how people approach marriage, which is like you only think about the beautiful parts of spending the rest of your life with your soulmate. And even though you say for better and for worse, you never really conceptualize the for worse part. You only still really keep in mind the good parts. And so people, when they think about the come up, they only think about, oh, you know, having thousands of views on videos and being viral and, you know, checks and money and all of that. But you also put yourself on the chopping block. You also put yourself on the fucking cross when you come up. So there's a lot that's there. And I just wasn't ready for all that. Now I am. If Maddie or anybody else, if any, you know, content creator, any popular content creator, you know, ever requested me to do anything, you know, I wouldn't be shook, because I've accepted that God has a mandate on my life to be a public figure. I just had to continue to master myself. I have watched so many people ahead of me. I've watched the mistakes that they made. So that informed me about the way that I need to approach my own walk. And so I just felt like if I stayed true to myself, really dealt with myself and got me together, even though I would seemingly put the opportunity off for now, I always believe that any opportunity that's truly for me is something that will be available to me, you know, in the right time. And so I'm a very faith-based person. I walk with God a lot. I don't look a lot at what goes on circumstantially, but I keep my eye on God, and I really trust in good energy. I trust in the vibration of love. I trust that if I take time to take care of myself, even if I have to make some temporary sacrifices at the expense of getting myself together, that those things will make full circle in time. I live this way. Like, this is how I literally live. I live as a person who walks by faith. If I wasn't, I would have jumped on the opportunity to not only do the Maddie show, I would have jumped on the opportunity to also go into Larry Reid Live Studio, who has, you know, invited me so many times that, you know, come to the studio, let's have a sit down. And it was for the same reasons. I wasn't ready to have a certain level of exposure. And you know, but being a content creator, how many content creators are going to you know, not take an opportunity that can elevate them? But I'm not unconscious in that way. You know, I know that I need to be ready inwardly too for something like that. And I didn't want to make a decision, put myself in a predicament, and then have to learn as I'm now in the situation, because you make a lot of mistakes when you're learning in the moment versus taking time to be more preparated so that you can navigate the next level more efficiently. So all that I can just go on. But nonetheless, yeah, you taught me a lot, and it has definitely paid off. I feel so good, baby father. I thank you for all your. I thank you. I'm anxious to see how ugly, insignificant, musty old Fupa will try to manipulate. You know he will, girl. It's gonna be interesting to see what his commentary is about being served, girl. He probably gonna have a whole goddamn you know, he probably gonna bullshit. His interpretation of that. You would do great with fashion. Your opportunities are not limited. You are the bomb. Thank you so much, baby doll. God is about to enlarge your territory. You're ready now. I am so ready. Thank you so much. I went through narcissistic abuse with my mom and my ex-boyfriend. Mental health, it is so real, Emily, so real. And I'm going to be starting my series again very, very, very soon. But let me get out of here, you guys. I had came to give you guys the news that you can use. Honey, Fupa has been officially served. Fupa has acknowledged it on his own platform. So, oh yes, 21 days it is. I will see you guys tonight. We got to finish part 2. I know YouTube has shut down, was going through glitches and everything, but you guys, I did listen to the playback and none of the glitches are actually in the replay. So you will have a smooth listening experience. And I will advise you to watch part 1 before you see part 2, just so that you can, because tonight is going to just be a continuation of last night's commentary. We're just going to be picking up where we left off at. I addressed Larry having HIV. The receipts are there to debunk that, etc. And we will be moving from that into, yes, part 2 of the commentary, okay, which is going to be crazy as hell. The second accuser and the third accuser were also in a homosexual relationship at the time. We went into all of that. So yeah, you need all of that for the continuity, okay? So I'll see you guys tonight. Have a wonderful hump date. Be blessed, and slap a bitch if you need to, okay? In Yahshua's name, amen. Bye, y'all.